Oh, yeah, pipe smokers, yeah. This is the Paul Gilson YouTube channel. I'm Paul Gilson, aka Paul the Pipe Guy, live from the outskirts of Rochester, New York, in the United States of America. Thank the Lord. Yeah. And today is Tuesday, the 4th of June, 2024. Yeah, so grab your favorite pipe, grab your favorite blend. Grab an adult beverage if you want. Yeah, we're getting started kind of late because took my beautiful redheaded daughter out. She's 21. She's just so sweet. And so I took her out to one of the finest Italian restaurants. She gave me these different restaurants that she wanted to go to. And at the last minute, I kind of flung one by her and I says, no. I says, we're going to go to a place that you've never been before that has phenomenal food and you're going to love it. And so I went there to pick her up. Actually, I picked her up at work. She wanted to go home, change out of her work clothes and so forth. And so I sat and I was talking with my son, Paulie Jr. He's 20 and his sister, Bianca, is 21. And I'll tell you, the greatest feeling a father could have as far as accomplishments is when your kids repeat things that you told them that really meant something to them. It almost brings me to tears. So Bianca comes downstairs, beautiful as could be. She has beautiful copper-colored red hair down to her lower back. She's just gorgeous. And yeah, she looks like her mom. So she's 21 and her younger brother, Paulie Jr., is 22. And Paulie's like telling me about his work and stuff like that. And Paulie Jr. And he's like, man, he says, Dad, he says, these people can't believe the work I put out. And they're like, Paulie, how do you put out so much work? And he's like, hey, we owned a family business. Our living depended on it. And from the age of 4, my father, I worked for him. And he was always like, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And he taught me how to work hard and hustle. And he said, and every night his numbers are #1 at Amazon. All right. He's already been promoted twice in like 3 months. And he gets his team going and everything. And so that made me feel really good for him to remember me. And I did it in a nice way. Come on, let's go. Let's hustle. Come on, we got to get this job done. We got to do a great job. And then Bianca's like, oh, I remember when Dad used to tell me, when we would go shopping or whatever, and I'd feel bad about him spending money on me. She says, I remember Dad used to say, honey, and this is what I would tell her. I'd say, honey, I am raising you to be a princess. I said, so any man that you have as your man better treat you like a princess. And she says, I tell my boyfriend that all the time. And, he's a good man. Her boyfriend's a great man. And, yeah, man, it almost really brings tears to my eyes to hear my 2 youngest kids say things like that. It gives me, I got goose pimples. I do. A feeling of accomplishment. It really, really does, man. Yeah. So let's start something on fire, man. And I'll tell you what's going on. So we have this beautiful Rat Rays pipe. This is a Rat Rays Hail to the King. This is an upper echelon pipe, bowl number 37. It's a beautiful billiard, 9mm. It smokes phenomenal. I did a video earlier tonight. So many of my subscribers all of a sudden were like jumping on board, being like, hey, Paul, what do you think? I hear Spark Plug, GLP Spark Plug is the same as GLP's Gaslight. What do you think? So I did a 12-minute comparison video, which is uploaded, and it'll be uploaded by the time this one does. So if you see two of them uploaded, that's why. Let's set. I got some spark plug in this left over. Let's set it on fire. My whole house smells like spark plug. I love that stuff. That's funny because the GLP's Gaslight is pretty strong. It didn't create nearly as much smoke as this GLP's spark plug, which is less, to me it seems less stronger. The room note to the spark plug was far stronger. Which kind of surprised me because I figured, all right, if it's a stronger tobacco, it's going to have a stronger room note. Well, no, it didn't. So that's good. So I take my daughter, pick her up, go back, and I hear these compliments from them. It just makes me just shine. I just love it, man. And so my daughter's like, so what restaurant are we going? And I was like, oh, you'll see when we get there. You've never been there before. Now, this is a top-notch Italian restaurant. Now, if you want to go to the best restaurants in the country, you got to either be in New York or Chicago. All right? Those are the best Italian restaurants. Well, I took her to this place in Rochester, New York called Red Fidel's. And Red is just a great guy. He's 85 years old now. He's still there every day. His kids are running most of the business, but he comes around, puts a hand on your shoulder. Hey, how's it going? Is the food okay? Comes over. He loved my redheaded daughter, Bianca. He's like, oh, I used to have, beautiful red hair like yours, but mine was curly, and now I'm bald. Well, he's 85 years old, what do you want? And just a great experience. We pulled up, and she's like, where are we going? And I says, we're going to this restaurant right here. She said, I've never been here. I says, nope, you haven't. You're a princess. And let me tell you, this is probably the top-notch Italian restaurant in the city of Rochester, New York. Just unbelievable. And the bill wasn't too bad either. Well, we didn't have alcoholic beverages or anything. So I've got a pipe I haven't smoked in a long time. It's called... I gotta pause the video so I can read it. All right, it's called Coolmore. And it says imported briar. There's no bowl number on it. It's kind of it's a bulldog shape, but it's kind of a Victorian looking pipe. And I really didn't want to polish this one. It's in excellent condition. It's hard to see the designs on there. There you go, a little bit. Yeah, there we go. But it's got these cool Victorian designs all around the pipe. I don't know anything about it at all. Anyways, let's set it on fire. We've got some Northwest Track in there. Yeah. Oh, and that's like 4 years old. It's aged. Oh yeah, wow. Very refreshing, especially after doing like 4 takes. on my spark plug versus my Gaslight. I did 4 different takes on that. I wasn't happy with them until I finally, the only thing I think I could have done better in that video is told you what I was experiencing when I was smoking it. They were very similar when you're smoking it. The room note and the ingredients are way different. And they are strong. I'll tell you. Oh, yeah, that's great. I'll tell you. We've got some really cool pipes coming in. And I'm not talking customer pipes. I'm talking, I've been working some overtime, so it's like, all right. I actually bought the only K-Woody poker pipe I have ever seen in existence. Now, I've been collecting K-Woody pipes for about 4 years. I have never seen a K-Woody poker pipe. They're all billiards or pots. And when I saw it, I had to have it. And of course, it was, make an offer, so I negotiated with the person. They didn't get back to me that day, which surprised me because they had an excellent, rating. So they wanted $40 for it. I offered them $25, which is a steal. And I think because they didn't get back to me, the next day I emailed them again and said, hey, I emailed you yesterday. Did you catch my email? And I also made you an offer like 24 hours ago. And I think they wanted to keep me happy. They just accepted my offer. So I researched K-Woody poker pipes. I've only found, other than this one, 2 in existence that have ever sold on the internet, worldwide, anywhere. This could be a really rare pipe. And the 2 that I found, they sold like a few years ago. And of course, they didn't show the prices that they sold for. So I got that. I got a pretty good deal on a K-Woody billiard that's from the 40s, and then I got one from the 30s that is a 6-sided K-Woody. That is just my perfect kind of pipe. It looks just like this. All right, just like that. But I can see through all that black tar. I know there's beautiful briar under there. I can see through, the stem that has all this crap all over it, I can, it's like I have x-ray vision, really, almost. I can see, I bought enough pipes. It's like, okay, there's no teeth chatter, blah, 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 blah. All right, that's just all like grayish, whitish, gunk that's on that stem. And, on that briar, I know, it just needs a little freaking polishing up, I just know it. So I'm pretty stoked about 3 of these pipes that I bought. The last pipe that I got, the 6-sided one, I think where the seller went wrong is they listed it as an 8-sided pipe, and it's only a 6-sided pipe. It's not an octagon, it's a hexagon. And I think people were really turned off by that. I didn't say anything. I was like, I know what this pipe is. I have one. I've only seen one. Actually, I saw one other one. It was gnawed up. and it sold for over $100. This one I got for $12. Can't wait for you to see it. Yeah. Can't wait to get some of these pipes in that people said that they're going to be sending me. Yeah. Oh, we'll do them justice. Yes, we will. Definitely. Oh, can't wait to get some customer pipes in. Oh, yeah. So it's about that time of night where we've graduated to a cigarette. So after dinner, my daughter and I, she wants to go to Target and shop around for a few things, and we're in the same aisle. And it's about an hour after dinner. Man, I had some gas. I let it rip, man, and it was bad. I mean, bad. My daughter's like, Dad, oh my God, oh, what did you eat? I said, we just went to dinner. You saw what I ate. And I was like, whoa, man. I let her have it one more time before we got home. But then I figured, both the windows are down. It's like, oh, she's dying. She was laughing, though. She knows who her dad is, It was pretty funny. Yeah, so 3 K-Woody pipes. I'm really excited about that poker one that's coming in. I'm secondly excited about the hexagon one that I have. It's actually called a K-Woody panel pipe. Panel. Panel pipe, yeah. So, it's pretty cool. That thing will clean up, man. Again, X-ray vision, man. I can't believe I got it for $12. I could take that pipe, ream it out, de-ghost it. There's no teeth chatter, man. It's like a pipe that someone just left there in time for the last 80 years, and the briar dried out and the stem has oxidation on it, a lot of it, and I'm going to clean that all. I'll be able to sell that pipe for $100 and some odd all day long. I don't care what anybody says. I could throw that right back on eBay for 1 penny. You get a bunch of greedy guys, you just got to make sure that the light is right. So, like, the pipes that I've seen go for the most, first of all, they have to be a quality looking pipe. They have to be quality. But a lot of the pictures are taken outside where natural sunlight is coming through, and it's just making a sunburst on that briar. That's what people want to see. They want to see the flame grain and the bird's eye and all of that stuff lit up like a Christmas tree. And the only way you're going to get that without a reflection is outside in natural sunlight. So, people that are good with photography and so forth. And also you have to be good with the description and so forth. One of my subscribers was saying, Paul, your kids aren't going to know what these pipes are when you die. Well, before I die, unless it's suddenly, these pipes will be long gone, sold by me. Smarty Bob realized it. Smarty Bob, I think he's 80 years old now. And, he's very healthy. But he said in the video, he says, it's time for me to let some of my stuff go. You know when it's time. I used to work at a gun shop. We'd see men in their 80s come in. They're still healthy. And they were like they talk to the owner of the gun shop, and it's like it's time for me to pass my guns along. I gave the ones that the kids wanted to them. These ones I want you to either sell on consignment, or what will you give me for them now? And because once you die, I mean, those individuals that are collectors, they know what they have. But once you die, you're gone. Your kids and your family, they're not going to know what you have. So guys like Smarty Bob and, the other older gentlemen that would bring in their gun collections to, just get rid of. They didn't know what they were doing. They were preparing ahead of time, because their families would have no clue what to do with those things or the value. You could tell your family, you could write it down, you could do this, but they're not going to have the enthusiasm or whatever to get what out of those items, what they're really worth. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Hopefully I'll be around another 30 years. But, you never know. If things take a turn for the worst, and all of a sudden it looks like the end is like right around the corner, I got a couple of my YouTube friends in mind that live here in the States that I'd make sure everything gets sent out to them and they can disperse it however they see fit. And my family knows it. They have their names, addresses, and phone numbers. Anyways, I'm Paul the Pipe Guy. Holy jeez, I gotta be up in 8 hours. Time to wind down, relax. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the comparison video on the GLP's blends, the spark plug and the Gaslight. And like I said, the only thing I think I could have done better on that with, there's probably a lot of things I could have done better with on that comparison, but was to tell you what I was experiencing as I was smoking it. And because I had done 4 takes, I actually did that in the prior takes and forgot to do it in the last take. So it is what it is. You got the room note down and, whatever. If you have any questions, just text me, call me, or email me. Paul the Pipe Guy, over and out. Remember to love one another. Remember that your children and your grandchildren are investments in the future. And take it seriously. Invest your knowledge, your teachings, your fun in them. So when you're gone, they have something to remember. They have a little path to follow. Yeah, don't be afraid to tell them the mistakes you made when they get older. Not when they're little, but when they get older, in their 20s. Yeah, Grandpa did this one night in 1948. Here's how that turned out. Anyways, you get it. Over and out.